In the 1960s, there were some beautiful cars, like the 1968 Dodge Charger RT worth $109,900, known for speed and style. Plus the Ford Mustang 428 Cobra Jet of 1969, that was worth $102,000, and it was a dream car. Just like these, in this video, we're going to share with you the 10 quickest muscle cars of the 1960s. So stay with me till the end to find out which one suits your taste. And let's get started. Number 10, the 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 Super Snake. It has a sleek, curvy body with a big, mean engine that could blow your socks off. The 427 in its name comes from the 427 cubic inch V8 engine. The engine is so powerful, it's like having a lion's roar in car form. Well, that's because this car was supercharged, giving it an extra kick of speed and power, making it even more ferocious on the road. Only 2 of these Super Snakes were ever made, making it an ultra-rare gem. Carroll Shelby himself drove one, and it's rumored to have been fast enough to leave other cars in its dust, with a top speed that could reach around 200 miles per hour. Driving this car back in the day would have been an adrenaline rush, like a roller coaster on wheels. It's loud, fast, and has a presence that demands attention. Number 9, the 1968 Dodge Charger RT. Now this is like the cool rebel of classic cars. This isn't just any car, it's the epitome of 1960s American muscle. It's got a beastly V8 engine that roars with authority. This car was made for speed and adrenaline, perfect for those who crave the thrill of the open road. And it's not just about power though. The 1968 Charger RT also has style. Those hidden headlights that pop up like a wink, the fastback roofline that gives it a streamlined look, and the unmistakable RT badge that lets everyone know this car means business. Driving a 1968 Charger RT is like stepping into a time machine that takes you back to an era of pure, unfiltered automotive excitement. And it's the kind of car that makes you feel alive with every rev of the engine and every turn of the wheel. Whether you are a car enthusiast or just someone who appreciates timeless design, the Charger RT is a classic that never goes out of style. Number 8, the 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner Hemi. The name Roadrunner comes from the famous cartoon character. Plymouth paid Warner Brothers to use the name and even included a beep beep horn. This added a playful touch to an otherwise serious performance car. The heart of this beast is the Hemi engine, a 426 cubic inch V8 that pumped out an impressive 425 horsepower. Back then, this kind of power was like having a rocket under your hood. It made the Roadrunner Hemi perfect for drag racing and leaving everyone else in the dust. Designed to be straightforward and mean, the 1968 Roadrunner came with minimal extras. The interior was plain with bench seats, focusing on function over luxury. The exterior had sleek lines and aggressive look, with the Roadrunner emblem proudly displayed, signaling that this car was all about business. Number 7, the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Back in 1969, Chevrolet took their popular Camaro and decided to make it a beast. They popped in a special 427 cubic inch V8 engine, which is originally meant for racing. This engine was all aluminum, making the car lighter and faster. It's like giving a regular athlete the strength of a superhero. The car wasn't just powerful, it was rare too. Only 69 of these bad boys were ever made, making it a prized possession for car collectors today. Driving one would be like having a piece of automotive history full of roaring power and classic 60s style. The 1969 Camaro ZL1 stands out not just for its performance, but for its sheer presence. It's got that bold, aggressive look that makes you want to take it for a spin down a long open road, feeling the power of the engine as it roars to life. Number 6, the 1969 Ford Mustang 428 Cobra Jet. This engine is like the heart of this beast, pumping out incredible power. It's a V8, which means it has 8 cylinders arranged in a V shape, giving it that deep, throaty roar that turns heads wherever you go. With 335 horsepower, it's got the muscle to back up its name. But it's not just about power. The 1969 Mustang 428 Cobra Jet looks the part too. It has those classic Mustang lines, sleek, aggressive, and undeniably cool. The hood scoop is not just for show, it helps get more air into the engine, making it even more powerful. Inside, it's all about the driving experience. The seats are designed to keep you in place when you hit the gas, and the dashboard is packed with gauges and dials, making you feel like you are in a race car. Driving this Mustang is an experience like no other. You feel the rumble of the engine through your seat, and when you press the pedal, it responds with a surge of power that pins you back. It's raw, thrilling, and pure American muscle. Number 5, the 1968 Chevrolet Corvette. In '68, the Corvette was all about that classic sports car vibe. It had a distinctive curvy body that turned heads wherever it went. You could choose from a range of engines, including some seriously beefy ones that would make your heart race just by revving them up. Inside was a mix of comfort and sportiness. The cockpit felt like it was made for adventure, with bucket seats that hugged you just right and a dashboard that looked like it belonged in a jet fighter. And let's not forget the iconic pop-up headlights that added a bit of flair to its already impressive silhouette. Whether you were taking it for a spin around town or pushing its limits on a winding country road, every moment behind the wheel was an experience to remember. Even today, the 1968 Corvette remains a symbol of automotive passion and craftsmanship. It's more than just a car, it's a piece of history that continues to inspire awe and admiration among car enthusiasts everywhere. Number 4, the 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396. Back in '67, Chevy rolled out this beauty to compete in the horsepower race. The SS 396 wasn't just about looks. It packed a punch with its 396 cubic inch V8 engine. Of course, that's where the 396 in its name comes from a powerful heart that roared like a lion. Design-wise, picture sleek lines, a bold grille, and that unmistakable muscle car stance. It wasn't just a show-off either. The Chevelle SS 396 meant business on the drag strip and the streets alike. Inside, you'll find a cockpit designed for drivers who love to feel the road. Number 3, the 1968 AMC Javelin. Its sleek, aerodynamic shape catches your eye immediately. The long hood stretches out in front of you, hinting at the power beneath. As you get closer, you notice a distinctive grille and those dual headlights staring back at you like eager eyes. The curves flow smoothly from front to back, giving it a muscular yet graceful stance. Behind the wheel, you feel a sense of excitement. The engine purrs with potential, whether you opt for the smooth inline 6 or the rumbling V8 that promises a thrill with every touch of the accelerator. Inside, it's all about comfort and style. Number 2, the 1968 Pontiac Firebird 400. Back in '68, Pontiac wanted to create something bold and powerful to compete with other iconic cars of the time. The Firebird 400 was their answer. It packed a punch with its 6.6-liter V8 engine, giving it that signature muscle car rumble. And it wasn't just about speed, it was about style too. Sleek lines, a distinctive split grille, and those hood scoops that hinted at the power lurking beneath. Inside, it was all about the driving experience. Bucket seats that hugged you around corners, a dashboard that felt like it belonged in a cockpit, and just enough chrome to remind you that you were driving something special. What made the Firebird 400 stand out even more was its versatility. Whether you were tearing up the drag strip on the weekends or cruising downtown on a Friday night, it handled it all with flair. And number 1, the 1964 Pontiac GTO. Back in '64, Pontiac took their Tempest model and injected it with some serious power. They dropped in a big V8 engine, which was kind of unheard of in those days for a mid-sized car. People loved the GTO because it wasn't just about speed, it was about style too. You could get it in cool colors like bright red or sleek black, and it had these awesome hood scoops that hinted at the power underneath. What made the GTO special was how it drove. It handled like a dream on the open road, and when you hit the gas, it felt like you were launching a rocket. Plus, the GTO was not just for racing enthusiasts. It became a symbol of freedom and individuality. It captured the spirit of the '60s, where rules were meant to be challenged and adventures were waiting around every corner. So, which of these cars looks the best to you? Make sure you share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.